Alright, what's up, goobers? Let's go. We're back. We're so back. Let's get my stream set up finished here. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, cool. I probably ought to share this. I can hit the gosh dang button to share it, and then we'll share it, and then we'll do some random battles, and then we'll get into the action, which is what we normally do. Oh, I do not want to be in the voice channel. Winter bud. There we go. Watch party time. Gotta let the Discord people know, right? Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and do, well, hold on. If it'll let me. Here we go. Cool. How we doing, guys? Been a minute. I haven't even posted a video in a while. I've been taking a break. I don't even know what's going on with all this Malamar nonsense. I'm so very confused. I'm so very confused. But like, it's Malamar Showdown now. It's not even Pokemon Showdown. So we're gonna do a Malamar live. I actually need to put that in my notes, because yeah, I want to do a Malamar live, because apparently Malamar is the new hottest commodity, and I know none of the lore right now. So okay, so we have the Psyshock button though. A lot of y'all think we should go for Dark Pulse, but no, we should go for Psyshock here, and that is exactly why. That did so much too. That's huge. Okay, how do we kill you now? 164. I do have a knock actually. Up, you're faster than me. Okay, I'm gonna get strength sapped, aren't I? It's Jove. It's Jove. There's some bad decisions I've made. Oh, he's just gonna match a Gatchami, which doesn't burn me. Awesome, cool. What was this item? Leftovers. That's right. Okay, cool. And I have leftovers myself, which is shiest. So that's cool. All right, where's my reminders app? Good lord. When do I want to record this though, guys? Because I have so many videos. I have the Double Dice Abominous Snow video I want to make. I have 2 rant videos I want to rant about. And I need to make a draft battle video recap, but I have not even played week 2's matchup yet, which I still got to work on that. And then, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. I don't know. Hopefully we can tank this as a good Dragalge. I know I'm a Spadef guy, but hopefully we can tank this. Yeah, we're not gonna tank that though. Doesn't this guy get Sucker Punch? I feel like this guy gets Sucker Punch low-key. Yo, what's good, Lightning? How we doing, brother? How we doing? Good to see ya. Hope your week has been well. Hope your day's been good. Been a minute. I think the spreadsheet's all updated and ready to go, so that's good. Good lord, there's so much going on. So much going on in this life, man. Okay. Some Dimension Riddle shit just came out. I can't even pronounce. Okay, then. Why would you not gunk shot there? Oh, probably thought I was going to turn into a steel joint, which in that case, I would still be immune to that, but okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. It is what it is. Yeah. So we gotta set a reminder to do this video. So at least I know I have like 4 videos to make though, right? Like if you want to look at the bright side, it is nice knowing like what content I need to make and like how I need to make it. Oh, you know what? I also need to shut off the Stream Elements draft bot, because that is no longer supposed to be active. I probably need to shut that command off at some point. Are you kidding? Why'd that do so much, man? That did so... Yo, dude. Why is Furret such a bulky bitch, bro? Oh my goodness. I'm roosting here, dog. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna do some shit I can't pronounce. Which is why I'm just gonna roost up instead of triple arrowing. Maybe he turns into a ghost joint here. Wouldn't that be insane? I don't know, dude. I'm scared. I'm actually scared of Ferret, though. Why did a +1 side shock do 35%? That doesn't even make sense. Dude, I guess so, Lightning. I guess it is no joke. Okay, I'm glad I clicked Roost this turn at least. I'm just gonna triple arrows now. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this this bot fixed though. This streaming element bot. Intelligent comes out. I feel like triple arrow still does a lot. Yeah, that's good ship right there. Do you think it's some aerial lace bullshit or something? Dude, if it's aerial lace, I'll just hold that, honestly. Or I guess it could be air cutter. I guess. That doesn't even make sense, but I guess it could be. I guess it could be. Alright, yeah, okay. Okay, cool. I saved. So the drop ball is no longer active. Nice! It does get air slash. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know, though. You just know, bruh, that's going to do a lot. Okay, whatever. Honestly, I'll take that, though. Honestly, can't be upset about that. Okay, 3v3. I only know one of his guys. He only knows one of mine. His Ferret, though, is a lot more HP than mine. Decadiju. Sadly. I might be cooked indeed, McTeeth. I might be cooked. This might be fried. Oh, boy. Not this bitch again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Satan is back. No. Oh, my goodness. Alright, can I set a timer on this guy? Holy cow, it's taking so long. Buddy is just taking 5 ever on each turn. Do you think he's stream sniping me low-key? Chat, do we think this guy is a stream sniper low-key? Dude, do we think it's choice banded low-key? I feel like it might be, man. I don't know, dude. It's such a... He's such a strong guy, bro. He shouldn't be this strong. Whatever. Foul play's gonna come out here. You're so welcome for pinging you, Winterbub. Hey, if you wanna tune in, if you wanna be hashtag tuned in, I will let you be hashtag tuned in. You feel me? Hell yeah. Thanks for being here, bub. I appreciate that. Why did you shadow sneak there? That's a play I can't. That's a play I definitely cannot pronounce. Holy cow. That's not even real. I'm not Terragosing, my guy. That's also not a real play. That is true, Winterbub. That is true. McTeeth and I had very in-depth conversations about this. It is true. Ah, dude. Of course, man. That's so unlucky. Oh well. I think it's fine. I still think Scovillain just wins with flamethrower low key. Dude, that did so much. What in the... I guess I can shadow sneak now though. Unless he goes like Ferret or something. He's probably gonna go Ferret though. There's no reason for him not to. You know, I can just shadow sneak immediately. Man, this is so sad. Can we have 5 likes? Yeah, they're. Oh, I guess I do have this as well. Yeah, that's true. Get some last minute chip off. Hell yeah, dude. I would have just popped. I would have. What's the word? Okay, chat. Oh, you know what? Bruh. Yeah, okay. I feel like flamethrower might have been the better option, but I don't know, man. Okay, well, thank God I cut. Ow! Oh, I need to stop biting my mouth, dude. My mouth is in so much pain, fellas. I've bit my tongue like 7 times in the past week, dude. I'm not even kidding. I've literally bit it twice today. I literally chomped down on my inner cheek earlier. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. Okay, so I guess it wouldn't matter if we were energy balling or flamethrowing there. Oh gosh. I'm still faster though, actually, hilariously. Also, him turning into a ghost type, I guess it's actually better for him though. Like, he loses his Spadef boost, but also he's weaker to me, so. But I'm faster than him because I'm Choice Scarf. Which is a set nobody here can pronounce. That's like not even real. Oh, dude, I need to take pills again, man. My mouth hurts so bad after that. Oh my gosh, bro. Ah, pain. Alright, energy ball. Bang! Alright. We'll do one more battle to let people come in. What do I mean by that? I think we all know what I meant by that, actually. Alright. Mud shot. Oh, hell nah, bruh. That cannot be real. Dude, look at my team. This is actually garbage, bro, my guy. What in the world? Okay, thank God. Alright. Time to sub up and then toxic immediately. Fire blast? Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay, my guy. Alright, nice Giga Drain, though, you absolute dork. Alright. Oh, I got the confusion. I got the confusion. And it definitely didn't matter. Oh, I got a crit there, though. Which that also didn't matter, actually, when you really think about it. Or a Choreo Pom Pom. Alright, whatever. I'll just Water Pulse on this guy, too. Yeah, my thinking was if he wanted to kill me, it's like whatever. But if he quivers up, then it's really bad for me. That's where I was at. Alright. Why does he have so many Dragon Dancers, bruh? In like... No, sorry, Quiver Dancers is what I meant to say. I definitely meant to say Quiver Dancers. Do not cancel me, chat. Alright. Let's go for the Freeze Dry of all dries here. My Fantasy League's going nuts right now. Holy cow, 40%, Mr. Glacian. What in the world is that damage? And I actually get 6-0 by Regirock, so I've got to... Yeah, exactly. Actually, I could just drop a Draco. I just realized. Shoist! Got that Adamant Crystal on me. You already know what kind of time we're on. And we can Dragon Tail this guy because he probably thinks I don't have any damage output, but no, sir. No, sir. We got that set you can't pronounce, my guy. Pheasant shittity. Oh, hell yeah. We got that Heavy Slam. Hell yeah. Bang! That should have killed, though. I'm going to be so for real. That should have killed. Want to see me Dragon Tail here for no reason? Nah, that definitely doesn't make sense. Please don't admit. Okay, but I like high-key deserve that, honestly. I like high-key deserve that for making a BS play. That was so stupid. That was so stupid, bro. Pillow Swine? And why is it only level 85? Can we talk about this? What in the world is going on right now? Alright, let's go Glastrier. Why did that EQ do that much? Hello? Hello, Buddy Geyerson? Hello? Hello. Alright. Fuck up. I guess I should Heavy Slam instead of CC. Because Heavy Slam doesn't drop my defenses. So if I get some whack roll, it's better for me. Okay, well, that's not real. Actually, so this is still right, though, to Heavy Slam, because that still doesn't lower my defenses in case he has some BS, but he doesn't have any BS. He has that is not a Toucannon, my guy. That is a Pelicanetic. And Freeze Dry hits his entire team until he clicks the Terra Button. He decided not to click the Terra Button. Okay. Alright. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, what? Did you already Terra? No, you didn't. What? Oh, I did my mouth again. Oh my god. Yeah, Matisse, that Pheasantipity was expertly EV'd. I agree. How does it live on one like that, dude? No, he had the perfect amount of EVs and evasion as well, dude. Oh my god. Okay, let me get some pills real quick. And then we'll start the watch party. I think I have, like... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Dude, it won't let me, like, change the text. Oh, here we go. Pill break. There we go. Okay. Well, yep, we're on a pill break. Alright. I'm still here. You just might not hear me. Because I had to walk so far away. I had to walk all the way to my bed. And then grab the pills. They're usually on my desk, but I decided to eat the pills to try and induce sleep earlier today. Man, I probably sound like I am such like a wreck. Honestly, I probably sound like such a wreck of a human being. Honestly, I'm pretty fine. I'm usually a very healthy human being. Or at least I just like live that way, you know? Like I don't like think about it too much. I'm downing acetaminophen with Gatorade. Shout out to acetaminophen, bro. Acetaminophen gotta be like one of the greatest inventions known to man, right? Like, gotta be top 10. If anything is off in your body, you just take 2 acetaminophen and it all fixes itself. And you get a pill, you get a bottle of 500 of them for like $8. Like, seriously. Like, how is that even possible, bro? That is crazy. Does that mean humans are just weak as shit then, or naproxen? A little acetaminophen, a little ibuprofen. Facts. Hey, shout out to Winterbub's girlfriend. Thank you. Thanks for watching the stream. I appreciate you. I do have to look up what naproxen is, though. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used to relieve mild to moderate pain and inflammation and fever. Oh, it's Aleve. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I could try that out. I feel like that's probably one of the pills that's gonna knock me out, though. And I can't be having that because I gotta work at 3 a.m. I don't think I've ever taken a Aleve before, actually. I'm dead serious. I genuinely do not think I've taken an Aleve, like, ever in my life. Which sounds super wrong, but try Vicodin? 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 Oh my god. Oh, it's an opioid. Oh boy. We love opioids, right? It's discontinued. Yo, what is this AI overview? What in the world? Take medical advice from me. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all. I'm gonna get all my medical advice from my chat from here on out. No more. Why have a doctor when you have a Pokemon Showdown YouTube chat? Am I right, fellas? Like, who even needs a doctor? I got an apple. I got an apple a day, and the YouTube live Showdown chat. That's what we got. Oh, it's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Right. Honestly, I only know the results of 3 of these battles, and honestly, I cannot remember if I watched any of them. I think I watched one of them, and I know we watched the Mr. Hyde battle live. But we're still gonna rewatch it because I want to see. I want to look for some things. I've watched every season of House of MD multiple times. I qualified. Yo, I need to watch that show, dude. Every time I see that show pop up on my YouTube Shorts algorithm so often, it looks both funny and smart and like handsome. I don't know. I need to watch that show. I'm not a big show watcher though, but that show looks so good. Oh, my allergies are in full swing right now. I think a lot of people are getting affected by them though, because it seems like the workplace is kind of going under the weather. All right. So let's start with Phil and Eternum. So apparently Phil had an interesting tech on Latios. And Phil did not bring Tyranitar this week. Interesting. Alright. Well, shall we? Yeah, this game was crazy. I think Phil said something about a... well, I don't want to spoil it, so let's just get into it. Alright. God of War the Bob Cut comes in against Methnedin. Wild name. Okay, well, that's definitely choice specs. Holy shit. That's wild. Just in time, Don. First one. Yes, sir, Don. We are just starting now. Alright. God of War. Yeah, it was choice specs. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, that did so much damage. That was ridiculous. Ooh, the vacuum wave tech. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, that Gardevoir got way more work than it probably should have, to be honest. Let's all love Lane. I don't know what that means, Phil, but okay. Phil, I probably ought to kick you out after that. Why are we using Brick Break, dude? Why not Superpower? Okay, there's got to be a reason. Hang on, let me think about this. Alright, let's go to the sheet. Edernum has Palafin, Blaziken, Hatterene, Sandy Shocks. Oh, he has a... Edernum has a Grimmsnarl. That's why. He was... Okay, he was afraid of... I bet that's what he was... That's why he had it for the Grimmsnarl matchup. That totally makes sense. No, that totally... That's a good tech. I like that. Bringing a Hydreigon on this thing is crazy, but I'm guessing it's probably Choice Scarf then. It just drops a Draco. You did not have to drop a Draco, my guy. You could have used Snarl and it probably would have killed him. Alright, Home and Decker's out. Probably the Rapid Spin if I had to guess. No, just getting chipped right off the bat, which that's huge. The Palafin team is crazy. Yo, these are all drugs. Yo, that's hilarious. Also, shoutouts Moldbreaker Excadrill doing major work right there. Blaziken enemy. That's awesome, dude. That is so funny. Yo, great Swords Dancer. What do you got? Oh boy. Oh Lottie, the chicken has a balloon. We got chicken on a balloon in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Vicks Vapor Rub. Ooh, that's kind of a fire name, Phil. That is kind of a fire name. Endure? No shot. Bro. I was, So, in my mind, what I thought was going to happen here is I thought Phil was going to roar. I thought Phil was going to roar on the Terraghost. And Terraghost is still whack. But instead, something just happened that for no reason Endure. Skull. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's so crazy. Like that. What in the world? Well, you can't even use Reversal, unfortunately, on this thing anymore. Is the saddest part. That's such a cool tech because Reversal Blaziken is so sick. Unfortunately, we're not going to see it. I'm guessing this is Rocky Helmet Lando if it's coming in like this, so it's probably just going to kill the Blaziken anyway. And also expertly EV'd Lander Syrian right there, living on 1. Alright, Palafentanol is back in against Vicks Vapor Rub. Yo, fire nicknames to start the week. Good Ice Punch there. Great Ice Punch. Are you going to start bulking up and taunting? Yep, there's a bulk up. Don't get burned. Skull comes out. Oh, that's a nasty crit, Phil, but he doesn't get the burn, so I guess it's fine. Scald again. Burn. Can we do my match after this? My girlfriend has fallen asleep. Winter Bob, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so far behind, like, in life. No, I play SCDs this week. Okay, who do you play, Bob? Oh, you play Almost. Wait, we didn't play last week though. No. Okay. I'm confused, but that's okay. All right. So, Palafentanol apparently has a covert cloak, a hidden covert cloak that we just don't know about. How do you not get burned this many times? Like, actually, please tell me how. All right, good protect there, Phil. Oh, can we watch your match? Yes, we can do that, Winterbub. Absolutely. Absolutely, sir. I got you. I'm so stupid, bro. Oh my gosh. That'll be a rough day. Holy cow. Alright. Palafentanol. This is... Alright. There we go. Ice Punch finally gets killed. Thunderbolt comes out from Latina is a freaking crazy name. But Phil has the Latina card, so he can say that. Wait, I missed a chat message here. He got that built-in code. Yeah, Lightning himself was even... Yeah, Lightning was even acknowledging that. Alright, nice Thunderbolt there. Shell Smash from the Immaculate Crack Rock. And there's the Mirror Herb. Yep, that's what Phil said. Yep, Mirror Herb Latina. which should outspeed, I believe it should outspeed Minior. Yep, and he gets the kill. Unbelievable. What an ending. That was a Bub Tech? Oh, hell yeah. Good stuff, Winter. Good stuff, Winter Bub. Yeah. That's awesome. That is so sick. Good stuff, guys. That was a great first match to start it off with. Great first match. Alright. So, Phil won. Edernum lost. How many Mons? Yo, Vaporeon was a great free agent pick that week, by the way. Great stuff. That's the whole point of the free agent system, by the way. So I'm glad it's being utilized a little bit at least. So Phil is now, what is Phil? Phil is now 1-1 on the season with 2 Mons alive, and that brings oh my god, CTE, bro. Edernum. That brings Edernum to 1-1 on the season with still 4 Mons alive, so not bad. Alright. Yes, let's do your battle, bub. Alright, let's see what you got. What do you got from us? Oh my gosh. That is a sick looking team. And Cows is looking sick as well, dude. Holy cow. Alright, Winter Bub, since you're in the chat, we'll watch from your perspective. Yeah, we can watch your match after Bub Lightning, for sure. Phil piloted it really well. Proud of him. Yeah, he did pilot that very well. Shouts Phil. I'm so glad he's back in the. Now that Phil's back in the States, we'll do a collab with Phil at some point. We will do a collab with him. Shortly, hopefully. All right. Holy cow. That's good. That's really good. All right, Thunder is opting for U-turn over Volt Switch, which ends up working well there. That's got to be max defense Blast Switch, right? The fact that Payback did nothing there, that's insane. All right. Flip turn on Jack the Flipper into Thunderous Therian. All right, so what, you going to Flygun here? Oh, Heatran. Slender Tran. Nice. Knock off the Choppleberry. Interesting. Who was Choppleberry for, bub? Let me look. Cow. Who's Cow got? Shin Pao, Skarmory. Huh. Yeah, who was Chapel for? Was it for Sacred Sword? Shin Pao and Taurus. Okay, yeah. Sacred Sword then. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That's a good take. Oh, Skarm Press 2. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, I'm with it now. Alright, Blastoise. Yo! Thank goodness you had Protect Bub. Holy cow. That's wild, dude. And that was a great flip turn as well from Cal. Alright, Shimpao is out to ruin everybody's good, gay old time. Heatran comes back out. Ice Spinnerino gets clicked. I was actually just about to ask Winter Bub if you put Flame Body on Heatran, because I had a feeling you probably did. Great utilization of that right there. Unfortunate Magnastorm miss. Goes into Breloom. Luigi Mangione. That's quickly becoming a certified club classic. And by club classic, I mean blunder classic, but it is what it is. Bailed as usual. Damn. Alright, Psychic Noise did a lot there, though. Okay. Hold on. I'll let him cook. Let him cook. This poison jab's definitely... That's a funny looking poison jab there, Winterbub. That's wild. The nickname themes are killers in pop culture. Killers in pop culture. Luigi Mangione's already there. That's funny. Yeah, Billy Loomis. I'm not sure who Billy Loomis is though. But Slender Tran, is that supposed to be? I assume Slender Man. Jack the Flipper, Jack the Ripper, obviously. He's a Scream villain. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I've only watched like the last 30 minutes of like the original Scream, and that's like it. I am not like, yo, it. Oh, another horror movie reference. Oh, no, okay. Oh, shut up. Yeah, Satan and his Florges was crazy there, though. I cannot believe that. What did you think was gonna happen? All due respect, Cal. Flygon is Michael Flyers. Nice. Hextra Morgan. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That rocks. Good stuff, Winterbub. Dude, the problem with with this nickname accolade is that everyone is so creative with their nicknames. Y'all are so good. Like, I don't know who to pick, man. What? Yo, hold on. That's really off of base 70? Dude, it's gotta be adamant then, right? Dude, that has to be adamant then, right? Dude, that's wild. Also, Dragon Fang Dragapult is also wild. Alright, Thunderous comes back in. Ting Louie the Third, Billy Loomis. On the Thunder. What in the world? I didn't even know this thing got Thunder Punch. Physical Thunderous Syrian. Okay, I can respect it. It was Jolly. That's really just Jolly. That's crazy, dude. Alright, Payback does a lot there. Which makes me think that's why I think Blastoise had to have been Max Fizz stuff then. Because that's just doing like so little. Alright, we're wearing down the Billy Loomis, but Cal's in a really bad position at this point. And it's rest Billy Loomis too. Unbelievable. Yeah, Sleep Talk? Yep. Earthquake? Nope, just oh, okay. What? You're probably Payback or EQ then? Tinglu has to be the greatest Draftmon ever. Yeah, dude. This thing has been putting in so much work, dude. I haven't looked at the scoring at the draft matrix, the matchup matrix. I hope I don't have to play you, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do to that thing. Because my whole team like relies on electric terrain. Also, Terra Ghost Shinpao on Sacred Sword. I feel like Cal had to go for it though. Like, I don't know how else you get back into this game at this point. You're so far behind already. So I kind of understand it from that perspective. And it's Brick Break as the last move for Thunderous Therian. Wow, nice crit there. But like, Billy Loomis is just going to rest up again next turn. So like, what are you going to do about that? There's nothing you can do. You can't ever out damage it. Even if you get like 3 crits in a row, it's not going to be enough. So I don't know what do you do? Lose slowly wins. The rest of the game boring. Okay. Blastoise comes in. Billy Loomis. Sleep Talk. Rest. Alright. Flip turn out. Into Slowking. You wake up. Kill it. Slowking. Oh, I see you got Earthquake on the Sleep Talk turn too, which is 81%. Good lord. Yeah, this is GG's. Alright. Yeah, you just rest up on... you Earthquaked on Blastoise and now rest up here. Yeah, and you just win the game. And you eventually... I assume you just keep clicking Sleep Talk on turns you're asleep. And hoping you get Payback. Another crit there is crazy, though. Payback here. Yep, gets a kill. Ice Spinner on with Blastoise. It's not enough. And GG's. Okay. Yeah. That's okay, Cal. Hey, you always have next week, buddy. That was a good game. 6-0 from Bubby, though. That is so nasty, dude. No wonder you had your girl watching tonight. Holy cow. Just absolute utter domination. Total domination in going up to 2-0 and up to 8 Pokemon alive, which is crazy. Good stuff. You know, I ought to add a formula for that one. That's a formula-able thing I could do. The amount of Mons alive. I hope he doesn't bounce. That's why I told him to. He's gonna bounce back next week. Yeah. Oh, Donmo, no. Oh no. Best of luck, Dawnbone, dude. I heard when you get 6-0 and you have a bounce back week, it's never good. It's like when you have to play the college team that just lost by like 80 points the week before. You're just like, shit. Like, whoever has to play Oklahoma State this week, I feel very bad for them. They're about to get crushed by like 50. Or who knows? I don't know. Oklahoma State could also be dog water, so we don't know. Answers that need to be answered, I suppose. Alright, so Cal is now... Oh, Cal's just 1-on-1 on the week, on the season. He'll be fine. He'll be just fine. Alright. I'm watching Lightning Matisse. Yes, sir. Let's get into it. Alright. And since you're here, I will watch it from your perspective. Against Eloy, aka Airboy. Alright. Interesting team here. Your Shifu as the Ubersmon versus your Deoxys attack. And Cloyster, pulling Cloyster up to the block. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what happens here, shall we? I brought no terrain versus the Urshifu because I'm sick and twisted. I see. What terrain would you have brought? E-terrain? I guess you do have two of the Uber guys. Holy moly, that did so much. Okay, so that's gotta be Specs, right? I guess Iron Crown does naturally outspeed your Shifu. Okay, interesting. I mean, that Sucker Punch makes side terrain. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's right, because you have Ndidi. That's right, yeah. Yeah, you're sick in the head for that. You are sick in the head for that, my guy. But I respect it a lot. Alright, goes down to Rabombi. Great swap, actually. Intentional or not. Oh my gosh, no way. No way, dude. You're kidding. You brought that just for Bombi too, didn't you? You 100% just brought that for Bombi. I guess you could bring it for Mimikyu too. Dude, that's so sick. Wow. What a freaking bait, dude. Holy moly. That's so sick. Alright, Bleak Wind gets the speed drop. Dark Pulse still does 63 though. That's nasty. Oh, that's also really nasty, dude. That's also really nasty. I wanted to KO Sash Rabombi because it would be funny. It is indeed funny. That's awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, that's so sick. Oh, Iron Moth's got a little animation going too. Okay, Dawn Fan comes out. I assume it's sturdy. Yep, and now you can get the rapid spin off. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Alright, Iron Moth just swaps out. Huh. I wonder what the logic behind that one is. Alright. Hello? Excuse me. Sorry, fellas. Alright, Tinka shit comes out. That Tachyon did nothing. Okay, maybe it's not Choice Specs Iron Crown then. Interesting. I guess it could also... Well, it's not AV Tinkaton, but Tinkaton is very bulky. Alright, knock off Never Melt Ice. Interesting. So, Ice Spear does nothing. But it does have skilling, so it's going to hit 5 times. It was Scarf Crown. Okay. That makes sense then. Resto Chesto Tinka. That's crazy, bro. And he goes to Iron Moth immediately on the spike. Dude, is this even Shell Smash then? I mean, I'm sure we'll find out eventually, but... Alright, your Shifu comes in. And Ice Shard comes out. Wow, that's crazy. I think Cloyster would have lived a CC too, though. I'm not going to lie. Cloyster's like sneakily a very bulky guy. And Woodhammer doesn't even kill there, dude. Holy mastered EV, bro. Also, can we talk about the fact that Mimikyu almost died behind its disguise? That's hilarious. Great game, Lightning. No shot at Live CC. You don't think, dude? I don't know, dude. Cloyster's so bulky. I don't know, man. I could also just be, like, very stupid. Oh my god, wow. It doesn't live that by any means. Holy cow, I'm stupid. No, I was stupid. Look at that Woodhammer damage. Yeah. Hey, Cloyster might get an MVP for that, dude. I mean, that was a hell of a performance, my guy. Let's put Cloyster in the running for most valuable Pokemon. Also, swag play of the week has to go to Phil's Latias Mirror Herb. And then I also want to put yours in there, Lightning. Peace. Dual Wing Beat Iron Jug. I'm naming Cloyster LeBron for the rest of the season. You should. Yeah, Cloyster actually was crazy, dude. And no defensive investment and living that Woodhammer is nuts. Yeah, I'm stupid though. I don't know. I thought Cloyster's such a phys def bulky guy, but he has like no HP, I guess is what I didn't even consider. Yeah, base 50 HP. That defense is crazy, but yeah, base 50 HP is tough. Alright, so Lightning wins the match. Erloy is unfortunately fell this week. 4 Mons alive for Lightning. Let's go ahead and put it in the record book. Lightning's now 1-1 this season with 4 Mons alive. And Erloy is 0-2 on the season, unfortunately. Alright, good game, fellas. Nah, what? Dual wing beam deserves... I mean, if you say so, bro, I ain't gonna question it. If you yourself say so. But damn, that was so funny. You had to run like a 100 attack. I was gonna say, it looked like it was a pretty close call. Because what's Jugulus's natural? Because it is... I mean, it's a stab move, though. Really? You had to run... Dude, that's crazy. I would have thought that would have just, like, obviously it's not the strongest move in the world, but like it's 80 base power stab off of an 80 attack stat. Like, it's not terrible. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm shocked that he had to run that. Like, my head calcs would have not said that at all. I mean, I'm not looking this up to like prove like you wrong or anything, but I'm genuinely like curious. Yeah, wow. Yeah, okay. And then obviously you're not gonna run minus attack. Yeah, okay. Wow. Huh. I thought Jug was stronger. I thought that would have made... I don't know. That just shocks me too, because it's also a super effective move against Rabombi, which has like... It's 60-60 on the Fizz Def side, dude. It's just so wild to me. Huh. I know nothing. No, it was 100% worth it. That's such a fire play. I guess my head calcs are just off tonight. That just doesn't make any sense in my mind. Alright. So who have we not watched yet? I don't think we've watched Mikey and Amos yet. So let's go ahead and watch Mikey and Amos. Alright. Fire teams from both of these guys. Let's go. Let's get into it. Alright. Jirachi off the rip against Arcanini. Ooh, that's a tough... Oh, never mind. That's not... Okay, well, you'll just launch your Jirachi. Well, that's a wild turn one. We got Meteor or Power or Meteor Beam Jirachi to bring lead Arcanine Hisui down to its Focus Sash just to get KO'd by Flare Blitz. Wild. Almost pulling up with the pre-moon ban webs. Oh yeah. Oh, rip Roaring Moon, dude. I want to use that guy again. I love Roaring Moon. I had one of my favorite Pokemon before he got banned, honestly. I mean, still one of my favorite Pokemon. I just obviously can't use it. What's up, Doc? Interesting. So are these all, Oh my gosh, they are. They're all Looney Tunes names. That's awesome. That is a huge flinch on Air Slash, too. Holy cow. Wile E. Coyote. No, dude. No way. No way, Almost. What in the world? What in the world, dude? Oh my gosh. This just went from bad to worse. Holy cow, Mikey. I'm so sorry. That's such a tough set of events, man. Holy cow. Alright, do you have CC for Roaring Moon, though? No, in fact, Roaring Moon's still faster. Yeah, seriously, ref. What the fuck, man? Alright, Shukaberry Pheasantipity, though. Oh, hell yeah, that rocked. And it's physical. We're running physical Pheasantipity, so that makes me think it's Sword Dance. Yep, I was just about to say. Liquidation does a decent clip there, but, yep, Roost up. Wait, does Fezanibity get, like, the reverse sweep here, then? Hold on. Yo, wait, hold on. No way! Oh my god, dude. Dude, I don't know, man. Cause what, your play rough? Doesn't it have, like, some priority? I thought it had a priority move. Dude, I almost just bit my tongue again. I would have rage quit. No, okay, it doesn't have priority. I don't know, maybe it wasn't then. I don't know. But dude, it wasn't taking anything from Kilowattrel anyway, because its Spadef is so bulky. Cyclozar couldn't do anything to it anyway. You need to dodge drops and crits? Yeah. Defense drop was going to happen eventually. I mean, yeah, sure, the defense drop was going to happen eventually. I don't know. I don't feel like the second Swords Dance was necessary, though. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think that second Swords Dance was necessary. I think you won it right there, man. Araquanid. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, hold on. We're at +2 though. Yeah, why wouldn't I don't know, man. I would have roosted there personally on the off chance you get a crit there. I would have roosted for that specific reason. Cyclozar has excess Iron Head. That's true. That's true. How much was that doing, do we think? Well, if it was no investment, then yeah, I guess it's doing a decent clip. And also, there's a flinch chance too, right? And Cyclozar is always going to be faster than Fez. So, yeah, I mean, oh, shoutouts to... Oh, we're literally just playing an OST right now. Holy cow, we've been playing this OST for so long. Yo, why? Why does my playlist... I asked for a playlist to play, and it doesn't play. Like, shuffle the goddamn playlist, man. I clicked the shuffle button, and it doesn't shuffle it. Anyway, sorry. Mini rant from me. Oh, that's with a minus nature too. Okay, bro. Then never mind. That game was probably cooked then. It probably didn't matter. What did matter was the flinch on Galvantula earlier, and the flinch on Great Tusk. Those were brutal, man. Though, I mean, hey, I gotta give props to Amos too, though. Amos played it well. I mean, yeah, that's just a really tough way to win it, though. Looks like I already put in the stats too, so we're good there. Okay. Alright, I don't think I watched Ski and Random Headcanon, right? No, I have not. Okay. Well, this is a fun looking team right here, Ski. Let's go, baby. Let's go ahead and watch it. Let's get into it. I'm excited to see. Also, Archaludin against Rain. That's super interesting. I wonder if Random Headcanon built for that. Okay, nice knockoff there. That did so much. Getting up South Rock with Metagross. Nice. Knockoff doesn't even KO. Holy cow. Oh, no. That roll makes sense. And a Shadow Synced anyway. Okay, that makes sense then. King Gambit Raging Bolt is so dishonest. I agree, Winterbub. I 100% agree. But what are you going to do, right? What can you do? Oh my gosh, Ski. That's so disgusting. What are we doing? Alright, how does Archaludin fight back? What? Dude, what? Oh, out of all the things that could have happened there, that was not what I was expecting. Damn. I would have just dropped. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, I agree, Winterbub. And the reason he iron-headed there is because he was predicting Raging Bolt to Terra Fairy. Nope, that totally makes sense. Okay, I understand. No, I understand Random Headcanons. That totally makes sense. How much does the guy think you take? More than, I don't know. I thought he lived the Draco, first of all. The Iron Head, I guess, is... I don't know, though. Even if you get Terra Fairy, though, Iron Head's still only doing 60%, right? I don't know. Maybe Coffee can pull off some bullshit here. Oh, never mind. He's going back in the Pokeball. Iron Head does a lot there. Its Spadef isn't good. I know it's... I know. I don't know. I thought there was also a chance it could have been Assault Vest Archaludin. And I feel like if it was Assault Vest Archaludin, it would have lived. I don't know. I almost exclusively ran Assault Vest Archaludin when I was running Archaludin back when it was legal. I should have known it wasn't Assault Vest though, because it literally had leftovers healing, but that's okay. Alright, Drifloon comes out here. Annihilate. Wow. No mercy. The base 50. The 50 base power Rage Fist. Getting the KO there too. Oh, did so much to Comfey as well, man. Holy. And you can't even Draining Kiss here because, yep. Engage Drain. Yep. Also not great. I just realized though, Draining Kiss and Rage and Giga Drain technically have the same base power with Comfey. That's hilarious. Alright, Polito comes in here. Oh, dude. Damn, bruh. Damn. Oh, wait. Yes, no, you're right, Dawnbone. You're right. Yeah, so Rage Fist would get boosted up from 50 to 60 base power. Yep. You're right. I didn't even think about that. That's a great... See, y'all are so much smarter than me, man. Y'all are genuinely so much smarter than me. I think I know a lot about Pokemon, and then I, like, look at my chat, and I see some shit I can't even pronounce. Like, crazy. Alright, Smeargle's just spamming. Weather Ball, Greninja, by the way. That's wild. And it doesn't look like it's, Huh. It's not, It's not Battle Bond. I wonder why it's not Battle Bond. But it's also not, it's also not Protean. It's Torrent. Also, I didn't even know that was an interaction. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. Oh, you are Battle Bond. What? Wait, what? No, Winter Bob, I'm with that. Smeargle is a corny mon. It can do some cool shit, but also it's a very corny mon. Wait, why did Greninja not Mega Evolve then? Wait, what? Dude. Dawnbone. Oh, it's funny. That's hilarious. Okay, so why did Greninja not Mega Evolve, though? Battle Bond, whatever you want to call it. It's got to be a showdown bug, yeah. I mean, there's some weird things going on, too. Because look at that. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, there's debugs going on in the chat. I'm thinking maybe there's something wrong with the draft format. That's super wild, though. We should do some, They should play in draft. Oh, were they custom game? Yeah, they were, dude. Okay. Yeah, we gotta start using the draft format instead of custom game. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. I think you're right, Dawnbone. I think it is Resist. Well, it's definitely Torrent. Resist Berry could be sick, though. Like, I don't know what Resist Berry you'd use. Maybe, like, Roselli Berry is the one that blocks Fairy, right? That's probably what I'd do. Alright. Swampert down. So, Ski wins. And I don't think I put these in yet. So, let's go ahead and put these in. Congrats to Ski. Great game, brother. Great game. Ski moves to 2-0 on the season. And Random Headcanon moves a 0-1-1 on the season. That is not what I typed, sir. I did not mean the year. Stop. Why is it... Dude. Stop. I'm not trying to put the year, bro. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Bruh, I was about to crash out there. Alright. And then... Yeah, I already put that shit there. Awesome. We're learning Google Sheets. You know, it's funny though. I had a whole class, at my college where we literally like did Google spreadsheets for like, we literally just learned like Google Sheets and Excel for like the first like 10 weeks of the class, and then the last 6 weeks we applied it. But I've pretty much forgotten everything since then. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've forgotten a lot of stuff in college. I'm not, like, if I'm being really honest with everyone here, I've forgotten a lot of stuff from college. But it is what it is. Yeah, I used to be a freak in the sheets, bro, and now I'm kind of like a beta in the, well, I don't know. Alright, let's watch this one. So we already watched this one when it happened live, so we're not gonna like go too far into it. We'll probably skip a lot of turns. But this was just an incredible battle. Except for one turn, which we'll all know. Bottom one, spectator experience. Sorry, Don Bone. I'm sorry. We won't drone on this about too much. I don't know. See, Winter Bub, this is why I want to rewatch it, because I personally do think it was still a comeback, but like I could just like be wrong, and I could have just been like, I don't know. That's why I want to rewatch it, because yeah, I definitely could be wrong, but I still feel like in my eyes it was, but you also know more than me, I feel, so I don't know. The craziest part here though, Don Bones, it was, you've already talked about this, is just saying it on that future site, which I know you forgot about, which it does happen to the best of us. A comeback is like making good plays or having a crazy set that turns the table. Yeah, but like, there's no world where I feel like Meow had a beautiful setup to just sweep the game. Yeah, fair enough on the rest of the weekend. I don't know though. That's what I'm saying. I want to get back to that turn just to see, like, maybe I just like didn't realize it in the time, you know. My vote's still for me choking rather than Hyde coming back. See, the funny thing is though, Don, I didn't think it was a choke either. I think things just kind of happened. I didn't want to label it as a choke for you. But honestly, if you're the one saying that, then if you yourself are saying that, then I also feel inclined that that's probably the correct label to go with. Also, my audio output capture is super loud. I'm sorry. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. It just looked like a comeback from our POV because we didn't know Sweet Connect Reds. You know, you might be right. I think that's probably the correct take, Winterbub. I think you're probably correct about that. But that's why I want to rewatch it, because now that we have that knowledge, we'll see it in a different light. Also, I am going to play this at a fast replay speed, just because we have already watched this. So, how's this going up, Moonblast? And then Zero Ball did like nothing, bro. Zero Ball did nothing. Ended up doing a net 11 after all the healing. And then Hazard's going up here. Oh, I think Hyde forgot to put a LO on Mammoth one, because I think he meant to. Zero Ball was a click of all time. Facts, dude. Like, nothing could have prepared me for that. Yeah, unfortunately, Mammoth Swine not being LO here, like, really hurt Hyde, because that would have taken out Cliff Bobble for sure. Yeah, I think he even said it here, right? Yep, he said it right here. I know you guys can't really read it because of where the chat's at, but Hyde is admitting that he forgot to put Life Orb on his guy. And Dawnbone, you even said yourself too that you had like prepared for that too, which is crazy. Bro, if I still have my defog, yeah. Wait, who's your defog guy that you didn't bring? Wait, I'm confused now. Ori gets defog? What the? Really? Oh my god, it does. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. so many Pokemon don't have defog anymore that I just like, I'm always shocked to learn which ones do. Like Mandibuzz and Corviknight makes sense, but Oricorio just seems like such a small little guy, you know? I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Keep on with the Earthquakes, Moonlight spam, and then eventually a Moonblast comes out. Yep, and kills Mammo. Alright. Dombones has the Mons advantage. Yeah, that is why stacking it was a choke. Dude, that's... I didn't know Oricorio had defog. Yeah, that completely changes this game. Holy cow. Yeah. So with that knowledge now, I do feel like it was more of a choke. All due respect. I hate saying that. I hate like calling people out on chokes because it feels very rude. But at the same time, like that like objectively feels like a choke play. And I think you'd admit that too, actually. Yeah, I mean, you have said that, so I guess I don't have to feel that rude about it, but still. I don't know. I don't like saying that stuff about people because I know myself, I'm a terrible player. So it's like, I know I choke all the time, you know? It's like, if people want to say I choke, like, that's also, like, fine. Like, if they want to do that to me, but like, with me being the YouTuber, because I have the mic, right? When I have the mic, I feel like I have a responsibility not to like say like, oh, that was a shit play, you know? Okay, fair enough, Dombone. Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. I'm not hard enough on myself, actually. I'll be honest. what I learned, count future sight turns. Yeah, fair enough, winner. Fair enough, winner. Yeah, and I mean, I don't feel like I need to really like say this. Wait, why'd that message retract? Did you retract that, or did YouTube like kill that for some reason? Because if YouTube killed that for some reason, frick YouTube for that shit. All right, Surf comes out. Umbreon comes out. Scald here, get burn. Like, I think we originally like said that was good, but didn't we end up like doing revisionist history and realize like, oh, that actually might have been like bad? I don't remember. It double sent. I didn't know you could delete stream messages either. That's cool. Alright, Calm Mind, Wish, Protect. Tokes comes in. Yo, shouts to Scald for having 24 PP, by the way. And then Hoopa comes in. Haze, good haze there. Doesn't hit anything, but still felt like the right play. Future Sight comes out. Good Psychic Noise here, because I assume... okay, so it went really fast, but Clefable did, in fact, do Moonlight there. Alright, now Quiver Dance is coming out. Thunder Wave does happen here. Future Sight does come out. Gouging Fire, which was Heavy Duty Boots, comes in and Dragon Dances up. Heat Crash just immediately kills. So I almost feel like, too, like looking back at it, I still wouldn't personally been as scared of Terra Ground Volcarona, right? But like looking back on it, you could have been greedier, you know? Like, you never want to, like, in my opinion, you never want to chance that shit. But, like, in theory, like, you probably could have gone for one or two more, and it would have been fine. And Breaking Swipe is also a sick tech. It's just too bad that this Life Score ended up being Toxic Orb. That was a good Dragon Dance. It just didn't pan out, unfortunately, because he didn't click Protect. And now he clicked Protect on the Heat Crash. Unfortunate. But now I guess you can attack at least. Oh, that's right. You were Morning Sun. Yeah. Heavy Duty Boots getting knocked off there is nasty though, because like I was just about to make a point of like you could bring this in like later or something, but now that you're knocked, it's pretty much impossible. And Heat Crash does a nice 70 there. I would personally Morning Sun on this turn. Yeah, but Hyde made a really good play in just going for the knock. Morning Sun again. Dude, Hyde did not click Protect here, man. That was wild. And then click Protect here. That was a great Morning Sun there, though. Awesome. And then heat crash here, right? Yep. 62%. So the reason I thought this was a choke at this point is because the Gliscor didn't have Earthquake. And I just didn't see a world where Gliscor could, like, outlast, like, Toxapex and Umbreon. But honestly, I feel like the play here was immediately going Meow and Flower Tricking. Because what? Gliscor gets up to 42%. And I feel like even if it's max Fizz Def, it's still killed, right? Am I incorrect in assuming that? Okay, I'm very incorrect for assuming that. Flower Trick actually does nothing to it. Okay. Yep, then I understand why you didn't make that play then. Yeah. I didn't expect Flower Trick to do that little. If it's Choice Band though, then it would kill. Yeah, if it was, I don't remember what your item was on it. Oh, it was Lumberry. Okay, so that definitely wasn't it then. Yeah, so never mind. Yeah, but I guess what's it doing back to you though? Because Knockoff's not doing much. I guess it toxics you and it kills you that way. I don't know though, man. I don't know. Good Protect here on the Surf. Yep. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't as winnable in the moment that I thought. But now I guess you can knock off with Umbreon here, right? Like, is there anything stopping you from going hard Umbreon here? All Gliscor has is knockoff. Like, I guess there was nothing stopping you from going in immediately and knocking off. And worst case scenario, you knock off Suicune's lefties, right? Had I Terra Meow sooner, I probably would have won. Yes, Terra Meow would have won the game there as well. Yep, that's true. Because now Gliscor is healing itself up so much that there's just like nothing you can like do. Like you're burned with that Skull Burn from earlier is also kicking you in the ass because Foul Play is doing no damage here. Plus the Breaking Swipe on it, which dropped its attack. Man, just a really unfortunate set of, just like a very unfortunate game state that you got in Dawnbone. And yeah, I don't know. I actually don't think it was as much of a comeback as I thought it was. It still felt like one in the moment, again, because we didn't know that Suicune had rest at the time. Like, knowing that it doesn't feel like a comeback, right? But like, obviously now that we're seeing it playing out in real time, like, yeah, it probably wasn't a comeback. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then we know what happens here the rest of this turn, right? Basically a bunch of shenanigans, basically. And yeah, it eventually ended up being Rest Suicune. And won the game. Yeah, I'm with that, Winter Bub. I'm with that. I think that's probably the correct take looking back on it. I'll tell you though, I've talked to Hyde about it since, and Hyde in his mind still thinks it's a comeback. So I think Hyde in his mind thought that he had lost that game, which is interesting. I just wanted to turn 100 for the love of the game. Hell yeah, Dawnbone. Hell yeah. Alright, well, Dawnbone, if you're good with it, I'm going to put you down for Choke of the Week. I fear. But hey, man, your nickname game was fire at least. Nickname game was fire. Alright, we got one more to watch, which is SCDs and Piss Goblins. So let's go ahead and watch it. Figure out the nicknames, and then I need to probably either sleep for a couple hours or just something, man, because I'm so tired. I maybe need to down an energy drink. I also think there's a bias that comes with saying you made a comeback yourself. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. In my opinion, the bias there would be that I personally always, like when I say I lose the hacks when I'm in reality, I also misplayed. Yeah, that's true. In my mind, though, I'll be honest, I don't know in what sense you mean like bias, but like in my mind, the bias that I would think would come with it is just the fact that I always feel like I'm more behind than I am in a game. Even if I'm up ahead, I always feel like I'm on the back foot, you know? Like, I always feel like I'm like one play away from losing. So I totally agree with what you're saying. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, I'm with that. Yeah. Long-winded way of saying that. Alright. Shall we watch Bruxious Gaming? He looked at me. I thought he was going to lose, probably without understanding his tools. He had to stop it. Yeah. No, I agree, Winterbub. I agree. 100%. Wholeheartedly. Yeah. Alright, let's run it. Let's see what Bruxious can do. Let's see if we can do... Oh, he's just raw starting with the 2. That's crazy. Goes into Slitherwing, though. Hornleash. Nice resist. I assume it's Will-O-Wisp, Slitherwing. He just goes for the first impression, though. I did a decent amount of Brozong, though. Holy cow. Morning Sun. Okay, so we got the bulky Slitherwing set today. Awesome. I love bulky Slitherwing. I think it's such a cool, like, paradox Pokemon. Yeah, Hornleash did do a lot, though. 30% is nasty work to resist bulky Slitherwing. Alright, Power Gem. This Brozong must be like 0 invested. I mean, I guess it is a non-stab 80 base power move, though, at the same time. And we got a reverse Trick Room. Wow. Okay, I see these. Cook, brother. Cook! Alright. Protect Lilligant, too. I'm not really sure what that's for, but it's gonna pay off here. Well, I guess he would have missed the play rough either way, so. Alright, Hornleash has 50%. And Slowbro goes for Psy Noise. So, that should block Hornleash, right? So now you get a free move. You just go Ogrevan Heart Flame. Alright, Mold Breaker's out. I think Unsetting Trick Room is a swag play contender. I agree, Winterbub. I second that. Let's add that to the... Let's add that. Great take, Winterbub. Let's do it. Alright. Slitherwing comes out. Another smart Slitherwing switch in. Stealth Rocks gets set. U-turn gets clicked. Slowbro comes back in. I'm guessing to unfuck the Trick Room again. No, he just goes right back into Slitherwing. And it is Heavy Duty Boost Slitherwing. Traces of Cocaine. Wow, what a play, STDs. And... Oh, no. Oh, okay. He got thawed, though. Wow. Holy cow. No way, dude. Dude, the fact that... Okay, first of all, there's a lot to take in here, so I'm going to explain some of this real quick. First of all, Pissed Goblin is running minimum speed Kyurem, which in itself is insane, right? And Slitherwing just gets a KO with Superpower, which also makes no sense, because if you're running 0 speed on Kyurem, you should have maximum HP. So I don't know how Slitherwing did that much, man. I guess Slitherwing's kind of a strong guy, right? I guess I just thought it was bulky, so I figured it wasn't running much attack. But I guess at the end of the day, it is a base 135 attack, so there's also always that to consider. And then instead of first impression, we'll just put Superpower. And yeah, 95 to 113, so I guess it's a bit of a roll. But that's also assuming it's Speedy Kyurem, which I'm assuming is bulky Kyurem because it's running minimum speed. And yeah, Superpower should never be a kill. Okay, I'm so confused. I think Slitherwing does get close combat. So I'm also confused about that. Why you win it? Yeah, it does. So I'm also confused why you run Superpower over CC. But hell, man. I mean, whatever. I guess it worked out there. Shout out to me more. That Slitherwing had attack investment. Yeah, I mean, it definitely did. I guess I just figured it was max bulk because of how little it was taken from those earlier hits, right? Like from how little it was taken from Ozerpin. I guess I just thought it would be, it have investment in it. Let's see here. Ivy Cudgel, Hornleech, which was doing about 30%. Okay. So that must be what it is then. It must be a not very bulky Slitherwing, even though it's using like a semi-bulky set. So interesting. Okay, sure. Wait, hold on. Look at Tinglu taking everything and shipping out their mods. Yeah, if we had a least swag play ever, Tinglu would definitely be on there. Although I would be up for nominating Tinglu for MVP, because that dude put in hella work this week. Alright, Diancie comes out. Morning Sun with Slitherwing. I wonder if it's Trick Room, Meteor Beam. Oh, Baton Pass. Wow. Alright, wasn't expecting that at all. And Ursaluna is actually faster. Oh, well, that's probably why. Yeah, okay, so it actually is faster out of Trick Room for that. Okay. And sick Blood Moon turn there, by the way. Is it Vacuum Wave? Hold on, is it Vacuum Wave? Terra Fly? Interesting. Oh my gosh. And then Terra Blast? Yo, what in the world? Terra Flying Blast? That's unheard of, dude. I'm glad we allowed Baton Pass too. I'm glad that vote ended up being a yes. I think that's been an overall net positive for the league. Alright, Leaf Blade does a lot there. CC for the kill. I wonder who SCD's thought was switching in there. Alright, Brozon comes out. Defog Lilligant. That's so sick. Alright, Trick Room comes out again though. And Conkeldurr gets immediately swapped in. And Slitherwing also immediately gets swapped in. And it is Guts Conkeldurr. And Stone Edge doesn't get the kill. Alright, but it does a lot. So you could probably just Facade here and get whatever kill you wanted. But he decides instead to Stone Edge again. I don't really get that. Alright, Lilligant protects. Poison Jab. What is this move set, my guy? Alright, and Trick Room's done. CC does a lot. Drain Punch? Nope, he just goes for Poison Jab again. Okay, Piscal. Okay. I don't know what Stone Edge is for. Yeah, let me look at SCD's team real quick. Oh, it's for Moltres. No, it's for Moltres for sure. Which is crazy, because SCD's didn't even bring one of his OU mons. That's wild. No, that's got to be what Stone Edge is for. I don't know why it's getting clicked there. But yeah, no, it definitely shouldn't have been clicked. I'm with you. Because Facade always gets the kills, right? Is it even worth it? Let's do the calcs real quick. Let's do the calcs. Moltres. Alright. Let's see. Facade's doing 50 to 63 and Stone Edge is getting the clean KO. I guess it depends on how scared was Piss Goblin of Moltres. And honestly, I don't feel like you have that much reason to be scared of it between Kyurem and Diancie and Ozerpin Wellspring. But yeah, I mean, Molt does a lot back though if it's Hurricane, right? If you're running a Hurricane set, I mean, Hurricane should just always KO back, yeah. I mean, that's your only concern, right? I don't know. It feels very niche, but like I understand what Piss Goblin was doing with that. Totally makes sense. Yeah. Well, especially because I guess if you're in Trick Room, then Moltres outspeeds and gets KO. If you're not in Trick Room, then I guess you get the 50% off and then die. No, I agree. I also think the moveset was Zach. Stone Edge and Poison Jab is nasty, nasty work. Okay, Psychic Fangs comes out here from Bruxus. Psychic Fangs might low-key sweep, except for the fact that Brozong's here. Also, why is Ozerpin named Dead Hooker? What? That's crazy, bro. Alright, we sack Ursaluna here. I'm not sure I agree with that play. I guess you go Ozerpin and go for the Horn Leech, though. Oh, Psyphase just kills? No, Shot's got to be banded then, right? No, it's not banded. Oh, it is banded. Nice 15% there, though. Holy cow. Okay, going the Slitherwing here. Yep, eat the Power Gem. Alright, and you just super power spam, right? And Piss Goblin forfeited. Alright, so because you can't really see the chat, I'll read it out for you. So, Piss Goblin was asking if Brux was banded, which STD said yes, it was. And Piss Goblin thought it was Scarf based on the Zong damage. Which STD's pointed out that 15 is a quad resist, which is crazy, which, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, wow. STDs, that was actually an insane Bruxious game. And I have to put Bruxious on the most valuable Pokemon list. Alright. How did I format these in week 1? Okay, so I gave ownership to each of them. So who has Cloyster again? It's Lightning. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can I? Thank you. Lightning McTeeths. Cloyster. And then STDs. Bruxus. And then Bubs. Tinglu. Yeah, I know. I agree. Fifficate on there somewhere. I wonder what the rest of the moveset was, though, because he only revealed 2 moves, which were Poison Jab and Stone Edge. I don't know. When do you and Keith play? Are you still figuring it out? Yeah, we're still figuring it out. I thought we were going to play Sunday after the Pats game, but he never got back to me. I reached out again last night, but I haven't heard from him today. So I'm not sure. I don't want to give Keith an L there. I think that'd be rude. If anything, I'd give myself an L before I give him the L there, because I don't think I've done a great job of communicating for this matchup either. So, like, I'd probably just give... I don't know, though. I don't know. It's probably not fair for to just give myself the L, though, either. You know? So, I don't know. I'm just going to say we're still figuring it out. Bro, party too hard for sure. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, though. I myself was not partying. But it's weird. It's been a while since I've taken this much of a break from the channel. I don't think he cares that much. Yeah. I don't know. I'll talk to him about it, and we'll figure it out. I do still want to play him, though, because I want to have fun playing this draft league, but it's also my fault. I'm the guy in charge of the league. Like, I should be communicating better. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm sitting with that one. But hopefully we'll figure out a time to play here soon. Yeah. Not in like a mean way, but like if he did get a forfeit loss, I don't think he cared. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant by that. Yeah, okay, that's good to know though. I appreciate that. I'll talk to him more and we'll get it sorted out. How many monsters does STD have? 3? Yeah, okay. And then STDs is now 1-on-1. And Piss Goblin is now 0-2, sadly. Damn. Damn, Piss. Hey, we'll get it back next week, though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright. Shall we get the rest of these done? Nicknames of the week, swag play of the week, comeback of the week, choke of the week, most valuable Pokemon. Honestly, since there really wasn't a big comeback or choke of the week, I'm okay with giving Hyde and Dawnbone those each. Yeah, who are we putting up for nicknames is a bigger question. We had some good nicknames. Phil and Edernam had some good ones. The Vicks Vapor Rub is awesome, but I think Edernam has to get it for these for the drug names, dude. Methnedin, palafentanol, blazeketamine, opioids. No. That's crazy. Edernam's drugs. Nah, that's gotta be it. Actually, I'm probably gonna put that one first, honestly. Those are so good. So I play of the week. Oh yeah. And then we want to get STDs. STDs, slowpoke, reverse, TR. Most valuable Pokemon, I feel good about those. So let's go ahead and put that there. Again, choke of the week and comeback of the week. I didn't really feel like there was a whole lot of like chokes or anything. So that's okay, Winter Bub. What are your nicknames this week? Do we need to consider you for nicknames of the week again? Yeah, you did have really good nicknames. We didn't even get to see 2 of them, but your nicknames were fire. Piss Goblin's nicknames are really good too, I won't lie. I'm just now seeing them. Don Bone Jones, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I look forward to them. You've been having fire nicknames, bro. Keep it up. Keep it up, my guy. And then, yeah, Hyde's nicknames weren't bad. I just don't think they were like they were obviously good. I just don't think they were like super like standout worthy. Shout out to Lakey, bro. Lightning McTeeth, what do we have here? Nothing for Lightning and nothing for Melroy either. Okay, well that makes that easier. And then yeah, Bub, you had good ones. There were none. Ski didn't have any, and Random Heckhan didn't either. Okay, maybe this is gonna be easier than I thought then. Again, I like almost's, but they're just very subtle. Oh, Mikey's were really good though. Ooh, Mikey's were really good. The Looney Tunes. Winter Bub, I wish you the best of luck, man. Ski is such an interesting player. Such an interesting player and team builder, man. I don't know how we got him on the club. We're gonna have to extend his contract and pay him big bucks, dude. Ski's a goat, man. Shouts to Ski for joining. Dude, Ski's been in the Discord for a very long time too, man. I feel bad when I'm hating on his text when it's very obvious and clear that I'm the one who's just like a shit player. You know, like I sometimes like get upset about some of the things that he plays because I'm just like, I'm so bad and I don't understand them, but like there's obviously a reason for them that I just do not understand. Is it first place versus second place right now? Yeah, almost is 2-0 too. You're 2-0. Ski's 2-0. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I guess me and Keith are playing, so neither of us will be 2-0. Yeah, it'll be a tough game. It'll be a fun game to watch, that's for sure. Alright, I don't know. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted between the Murderers, which is really good, and the the Looney Tunes names. But also, I'm not gonna lie, Piss Goblins were also excellent. You got the boy who's tweaking. You got the cops. You got the traces of cocaine. You got the chill dealer. You got the dead hooker, and you got the crash car, dude. I'm actually low-key tempted to piss Goblin. I know that's like two drug-related ones in a row, and I don't want that to be like a precedent that we set. But at the same time, that's freaking hilarious. You did incorporate the mods into them well, though. I guess the one thing that's hilarious with Piss Goblin is the fact that the dead hooker is I like the traits of cocaine being the ice type, and then the dead hooker being the one Pokemon that's like for sure is like Ogerpin's always a woman. So that's crazy. You know what, Winterbub, you know what, you're in here right now. Ah, dude, I really like the Looney Tunes one though. But like, I do think you incorporated them well as well. So you're in here. You're in here. So I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, my guy. Winterbubs. What did you call it again? Not murderers, right? Horror icons? It's hard to come up with puns. You did a great job though, Internet. Like, genuinely, just like fantastic stuff. Honest to God. Absolute peak. Like, dude. Palafint. Like, dude, these are just so good. These are just so... The Ogerpioids. Oh my God. Like, Shakespeare couldn't hold a candle to that. It's actually crazy. Ellis Dragon. Immaculate Crack Rock for the Minior, dude. I mean, this is it's just actually so good. It is actually so good. Alright, we got that. Are there any other swag plays of the week that we saw? Donmo, you're yeah. Oh, I see. I don't know. Okay. I see. I'm trying to remember. Do we do accolades? I think we do a point system, right? I think that's what we did week 1. Yeah, because like Edernum, you had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, we do a point system then. Okay. There's gonna be an insane swag play that almost made for week 3. Okay, bet. I can't wait to watch that then. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I have to watch these replays like when they happen because I want to like stay in the loop. But also, I like watching them live on stream because I like getting my live reaction to them rather than like the, oh yeah, this and this happened, you know. Yeah, I feel Latios definitely wins this category. I agree for swag play. I 100% agree. You know what? If we don't have any other ones, I'm gonna go ahead and put thanks, Bob. I'm gonna go ahead and put the dual wing beat one because that was so shiced. If I can remember who did it though. Dude, my memory is so bad actually. Yeah, okay, it was Lightning. It was McTeeth's. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, it was McTeeth's. Okay. Yeah. We'll give him 3rd for that. Yeah. So the only thing I'm a little surprised about it though. I'm a little surprised that Lightning wouldn't run booster like speed on it then. Because then you would outspeed the Rabombi as well, you know. I agree. On sending the Trick Room is a little more shice in it though. 100% agree. 100%. Okay. So I'm good with this list. So let's see. Go ahead and do the point total. So Edernum had 3. Edernum had 3 for the week. So let's get you down. Dawnbone had 2. 5 for the week. Dawn Bone. Where's Dawn Bone? Dawn Bone Jones. Dawn Bone. The dawn of bones. Oh, I see. That's why. Okay, so 10, right? Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Winter Bob had you. Bob, you'd won 2. Yeah, you'd 2, Bob. Winter Bob. All right, 3. Accolades are just for fun, right? Yeah. Accolades are just for the fun of it. Yeah, they won't hold any weight towards like winning at the end of the season or something. I'm hoping at some point, and I don't like make enough money to do this. I'm already giving a hat to whoever wins the league outright, like in the postseason. But I'm hoping someday I'll eventually like be able to like come up with like make shirts or something for occasions or something like most valuable nicknames or something to whoever gets the most like nickname accolades or something like that, you know. But they're just for fun. They don't hold any bearing. That would be pretty funny. Actually, you're not allowed in the playoffs because your opponent named their Minior Immaculate Crack Rock. Sorry. Yeah, there's a hat price for whoever gets first. I'm gonna send one of the welcome to the club hats. Oh hell yeah, Bob. Yeah, I do too. I think I'm gonna send one of the regular ones instead of the jean hats though, because I mean everyone's hair is different, but for me personally, the jean hats always like make my hair like be super weird, and like I don't like that for me. So like I don't want to put that on anyone else. Yo, what? Oh, we got Hyde in here at the last minute. What's up, dude? Oh, Mochi, what's up, too? Yeah, it's slow, bro. Mr. Slow, bro. Imagine making playoffs because you sacked him on the future site. That's so funny. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's get the rest of these points. So Phil has just the 3 from the Lottie ass. Still, that's 3 more than a lot of people have, including myself. STDs 2, 4. STDs had 4. Yeah, STDs, you had 4 points this week, my dude. 4 swag points. Dude, where? Bruh. Oh my god, where? Dude, my eyes need check, bro. Where are you, my guy? Dude, am I stupid or what? No, you're Fortnite, that's right, yeah. Okay. Wait, nope, 6, excuse me. I think Winter Bob, yeah, I think Edernum's, no, okay, so Dawnbone so yeah, Dawnbone and Edernum are tied for accolade points, but in terms of who's actually winning the league, Amos, Bub, and Ski are all 2-0, and the only people who are 2-0. Yeah, y'all gotta lock in. Lock in the nicknames, chat. Alright, Lightning got 4 points for the week. Where's Lightning? Lightning up here. Lightning got your first accolade points. Congrats, brother. Hyde. I don't believe we put Hydes down yet, so let's go ahead and put Hydes. Yep, here you go. Hyde, you got your first points. Congrats, brother. And then, yeah, we already did these 3. Okay, cool. Cool. Not Mochi crushing out. No! You have high stiff, though? Oh, yeah, you do have high stiff. Speaking of, I need to update the rules, actually. Head-to-head. Instead of opponent's win percentage, we should just do most mons alive. And then we'll do ops winning percentage, and then if we really need to, we'll do the play-in. But most mons alive is going to be the tiebreaker first because it's so much easier. Update the subs too? Bro, how unupdated is the subs at this point? It's like, the subs is just like, the subs do not update at all, I won't lie. It's so bad about updating, like, the subscriber count. What are we up to now? $13.68. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, chat. Yeah, that is way far behind. Hold on. All right. There we go. All right. Yep. Cool. Saving. Cool. All right. It should have gotten updated. Oh, the draft league subs. Wait. Who, Oh, bro. I'm stupid, bro. Holy shit. Well, who are people subbing this week? Because, like, or who have I not updated with the subs? Because I thought I updated them this morning. I thought I got them all updated. Yeah, we'll take care of that before we go offline, though. I thought I got that all squared away this morning. Is there anyone I'm missing? Unless I guess there's been other stuff in the past, like, few hours. That is a diabolical, like, image you just sent in the freaking chat, Winterbub. That's wild. Okay, so Don Bone is using the clef key for the free agent this week. Yep. Wait, is someone already picked clef keys? Wait, does someone already have Klefki then? I thought Klefki got subbed out. Okay, dude, I've got to get better at this manager thing. No, yeah. No, Klefki Edernim got rid of Klefki in the grace period, so Klefki should be around. And the reason, oh, I see. Yeah, so that's the reason I put it in the NU below section. So Klefki is available. If Klefki wasn't available, I'd strike it out. Yeah, so you got it. And who is requesting Klefki? Don Bone. Sorry, I totally just exited out on the stream. So my apology, folks. Don Bone Jones got Klefki for the week. Yeah, you're never supposed to go to black. That's on me. Yeah. Go subscriber week. Yeah. In trades, I thought I got trades all taken care of too, unless there's other trades going on that I missed, which I very well could have, I guess. Let me see. And then Gastrodon for Earthworm from Ski. I think I got that one taken care of. Yeah, right here. Ski got Earthworm. Gastrodon. Yeah, you're on it. Didn't realize you had to update. Yeah, dude, I totally meant to, like, put a message in chat about that. Sorry about that. Oh, no, I did put a message in it. I guess I just didn't tag you in it, Hyde. No, I appreciate you letting me know that. Wait, what's up? Oh, yeah, Winterbub. Yep. We're on the same page. Can I get Gastro? Yeah, you can get Gastro. I don't think anyone has Gas. Yeah, Gastro's on the board. Yeah, who do you want him for? And Hyde, I'm going to trust you here. Have you talked to your opponent at all? Because, thanks, Winterbub. Is that what your draft league seasons are called? Okay. I'm fine. If you haven't talked to your opponent at all yet, I'm okay with including Gastro on this week's, like, allowing you to use them. If you guys haven't talked at all, and they're not like preparing them all. Okay, gotcha, Winter Bub. Let me know when you do a Winter Wonderland Draft League season. I'll have to join you for one of those. Usually draft trades activate the following week. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I've been very very loose about like enforced like today. Like I've been very loose about the cutoff point today, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it probably would make more sense to to call it for next week though. Oh, that's funny, Donbone. Shit, I mean, I probably should just allow you and Winter to be mods, honestly. I've been thinking about that. Instead of Magnezone? Yeah, I got you. Hide, where you at? Here we go. Alright. So I'm gonna, yeah, we'll do Magnezone. Still has to be enforced for this week. But you can I'll put Gastrodon on you so you can get it for next week. And then you still have 2 trades left. I mean, if you want to take him, if you just need him for like this week though, Hyde, you could take him as a free agent still, because no one has him in free agency. So if you need him for this week, you can take him as a free agent. Just that, I just realized that. So that's totally an option. Take it as a free agent. Okay, bet. Do you still want to use it as a trade then? If that's the case. No trade if possible. Yep, I got you. Alright, there we go. Oh. There we go. Alright, 3. Is Gastro not RU? Oh, shoot. Is Gastro RU? Oh, Gastro is RU. Oof. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Hyde, I apologize. That does not make him eligible to be a free agent. Oof. Yeah, that is a tough matchup, Winterbub. Jesus. Thank you for saying something about that, Winterbub. I thought Gastro was an NU guy. I'm sorry, Hyde. I'm being confusing right now. My bad, bro. Do you want to do the trade then after all? Or cool with Mag? I apologize, man. That's on me. I thought Gastro was an NU guy for sure. I didn't realize it was RU. I'm sorry, bro. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Dude, I need like 17 hours of sleep and maybe a coffee and a shave. And on that note, actually, I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up for the night. We're at almost 2 hours. I'm good with that. I can't fall asleep before the shift though, anyway. So maybe I'll record a video or something. I don't know, man. No, it's cool. I'll be alright. Okay, sounds good, Hyde. If you end up changing your mind, you let me know, though. Sorry, brother. I apologize for being confused and all. I'm gonna lock in on YouTube. I've been very loose with it. Good night, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you very much. I hope the bed bugs don't bite either, Dombo. And I've got some nasty bug bites right now. I was stalling your dreams, dude. By that case, if you mean I have long, girthy dreams, then I also hope so all my dreams, bro. I'm gonna lie, that would be very nice. Thank you, Bob. All right. On that note, we will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your night. Peace.